I may be nervous all night and end up coming out here to check on them throughout the night.
Thirsty?
This morning we were down in the teens, and so I brought the chickens their water. I don't keep water heaters out here for the chickens. I just take their water away at night when it's going to freeze and then bring it back to them in the morning. And then sometimes I'll have to bring them water a few times a day. Morning, chickies. Hey, Uni. Get cold, didn't it? We have some pretty cold weather coming in a couple days. It's going to get down into the single digits at night and the low teens during the day.
Come here, tough guy. Oh, you're so tough.
This is Uni's mash, and it's just chick crumbles soaked in water. The reason that I give that to Uni is because the top of his beak is curved, and the best term that I could find for it is parrot beak, and I guess it's more of like a genetic defect or whatever, and he can't close his beak all the way. And it doesn't seem like any amount of trimming that I've done has really helped a whole lot. It just seems like that's always going to be a problem for him to eat. Giving him things like a mash and giving him like small strips of meat and stuff like that that he can get further into his beak helps a whole lot. And honestly, probably if I didn't do these kinds of things all the time, he would probably starve to death. So Uni is kind of our special needs chicken. One of the things that I want to do is go ahead and clean this chicken coop out again, because recently the chickens have been spending a good bit of time in there, and I want to make sure I get that good and cleaned out before this cold weather pattern hits. Well, they're going to probably be spending a whole lot more time in there. I have some sunflowers that we had put into storage to finish drying that we had cut down, and we're just going to be saving these sunflower seeds to use as part of our chicken feed. I'm going to go ahead and get that done today. You want me to eat that too?
That is your snack. That is your snack.
So Uni calls me to snacks that he finds like I'm one of his hens. What is that? What do I got? It's a cardinal. It's okay. It's just a little cardinal. You're okay. Our situation with the chicken mites has definitely improved, like a whole lot, but I think just gonna go ahead and treat this chicken coop again today. I don't know that I'm gonna spray the chickens tonight because I think it's gonna get to like 35 or 37 tonight, which probably would be okay, but I kind of hate the idea of spraying them and having them sit in there when it's cool at night, being kind of wet. The last time that I sprayed the coop, I did it with a strong bleach solution, and this time I'm going to do it with a strong permethrin spray. These are the sunflower seeds that I collected, and there's still some more left that I need to do, but this is the bulk of it. And I'm just going to go ahead and run this through a few passes with a fan to get rid of some of this plant material. I'm not worried about cleaning this up for us eating it. This is just for chicken feed. For the amaranth, I'm not gonna run it through a screen and all that to get all the plant material out. So I'm just gonna stick this in a pillowcase, beat the crap out of it, and then I'm going to stick that into this bucket, and then I'm gonna winnow it with a fan. As always, when you're winnowing something, you're going to have some seeds that you lose, and there's always just kind of like that fine line of using just enough wind to get rid of the chaff but not blow your seeds entirely away. It's kind of tricky to get just right, but whatever seeds here that get discarded, I'll just sweep all this up and go ahead and feed it to the chickens. Well, temperatures are dropping. It looks like that's pretty much all I'm gonna get done outside today, and once temperature starts dropping, it drops quick, so. But it was nice to get outside and get a few things done at least. And I did go ahead and get the bedding put back in the chicken coop. I'm not gonna spray the chickens tonight. They actually look pretty good still today. It's not worth taking the risk of spraying them and having them wet overnight when it's gonna be in the 30s, so. It is quite the cool rainy day today, and lucky for us, it's not so cold that it's snowing. So, looks like we avoided that. But it is gonna get really cold tonight. Then I'm gonna go ahead and let these chickens out. And of course, give Uni his snack. Hey chickies! Hey Uni! Hey chickies! I'm just checking on these young chickens, seeing how they're doing. I am going to be putting these guys into the walk-in chicken coop tonight. It's supposed to get down into the mid to low teens tonight, and then it's going to continue to drop the next day down into the single digits. It just makes me feel a little bit better to have them in there where it's going to be a lot warmer. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them after this cold snap passes, whether I'm gonna leave them integrated with the flock or not. Like I said before, kind of worried about the hawk situation with that, so we'll see. Hey guys, what are you doing in there? Hey little lady, come on Uni, you ready for your snack? Come on Uni. As far as integrating these young chickens with the rest of the flock, actually Uni is the one that worries me the most. He seems to be kind of like trying to be the more dominant rooster right now. We'll see, I'll have to really keep a close eye on him. Checking on the chicken's fence while I'm out here today. So yesterday was actually the winter solstice, and it's kind of funny that most times it's called the first day of winter when actually it marks the shortest amount of daylight in the year, and then from that point on you're getting more hours of daylight. So heading back in the other direction, instead of it being like, oh no, winter is here, it's actually, yay, winter is leaving and the days are going to get longer. It's kind of funny. But Glenn has been working on a solar seasonal calendar, and that's a video that we'll probably have coming out next year, but it's a pretty neat little project that he's doing, and I think some people will find that interesting. How's it going back here, guys?
Going on a walkabout there, ladies?
The chickens are starting to think about going to bed, but these Orpingtons are always the last ones to go in the coop. I know this is how most people add new chickens to the flock, is by putting them on the roost at night. I actually haven't done that before, so this is new to me. I may be nervous all night and end up coming out here to check on them throughout the night. But not only that, I'm also a little nervous about Uni being in really, really cold weather because he has pretty low body weight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him out of here again and get him fed real good. We are supposed to get some snow. Don't really know how much. Of course, they never really know. But the big thing I think is going to be the wind chill. The wind chill is supposed to be like -20 to -30 Fahrenheit. So Good thing is don't have to worry about the wind chill so much since the chickens will be really protected from that. But those single temps are chilly. I will say that these salmon fab rolls, which is the majority of our chickens, they do really well in the winter. Where they really struggle the most is actually the summertime. There we go.
Go to bed.
Oh, the chickens are finally on the roost, so I'm gonna see if I can get these babies in here.
Come on, little lady. You're okay. You're okay.
Alright, first one is in. Alright, so get some more.
Come on, little guy. You're okay. You're okay. Come on.
Last one. There's gonna be so much warmer in here.
Alright, so that's all of them. There's 4 of them. 1 pullet and 3 cockerels. No drama so far, so that's good. Guess we'll see how they do in the morning. I just have to go get them some food and probably take their water away for the night. Yeah, hopefully everything goes okay. Good night, guys.